Hello there, Chris here from Empire Global Partners, discussing how to form and operate a Wyoming DAO LLC. What is DAO? DAO, or Decentralized Autonomous Organization, can be described as an open-source blockchain protocol governed by a set of rules, created by its elected members, that automatically execute certain actions without the need for intermediaries. A DAO helps to keep a network safe and optimized without the need for manual intermediation by its members. Participants are not obligated by a legal contract, but rather incentivized by rewards in the form of native asset tokens that help them work towards a unified goal. The backbone of a DAO is its smart contract, and DAO can work with external information and execute commands based on them, all this without any human intervention. A DAO is usually operated by a community of stakeholders incentivized through some kind of token mechanism. What means DAO LLC? Legally compliant DAOs are LLCs, which means they are limited liability companies. Limited liability means the company is considered its legal entity, regardless of how it pays taxes. Forming a DAO LLC requires steps that other LLCs don't have to do. They must establish the rules for the DAO before it is formed, embedded in the code, and they must establish how the LLC will be funded before formation too. That means that the DAO's code and any potential bugs and security issues have to be tested and ironed out before the system can be deployed. How to form Wyoming DAO LLC? Wyoming has become the first state to clarify the legal status of decentralized autonomous organizations, DAOs. Wyoming wants to position itself as the friendliest state for digital asset innovation, and their Select Committee on Blockchain, Financial Technology, and Digital Innovation Technology is certainly doing this with their DAO legislation. A DAO can be formed either online or by mailing the paper form. To form a DAO LLC, a person needs to sign and deliver one original and one exact or conformed copy of the articles of the organization to the Secretary of State for filing. The person forming the DAO does not have to be a member of the organization. You can register a DAO regardless of where you reside, but you must have a Wyoming registered agent who meets the statutory requirements. The name must include DAO LLC or a combination of the entity indicators for both DAO and LLC. If you already have an LLC, you can convert an existing domestic LLC to a DAO by filing an amendment to your articles. What are the requirements to register DAO LLC in Wyoming? The street address of the LLC's initial registered office and the name of its initial registered agent at that office. A notice of restrictions on duties and transfers stating that the DAO supplement, underlying smart contracts, articles, and operating agreement, if applicable, of a DAO may define, reduce, or eliminate fiduciary duties and may restrict the transfer of ownership interests, withdrawal or resignation from the DAO, return of capital contributions, and dissolution of the DAO. A publicly available identifier of any smart contract directly used to manage, facilitate, or operate the DAO. If the notice of restrictions on duties and transfers appears or will appear in the operating agreement, a statement of such. Empire Global has a team of experienced professionals who will assist you through the entire process of forming and operating a Wyoming DAO LLC application, including assistance in the preparation of documents, submission of application, and responding to any queries from the office. We request you to get in touch with Empire Global at the earliest to understand the entire process in detail and form and operate a Wyoming DAO LLC.